I
sure it's
did
not
look
the
at the
road on the
link
sh oh,
from
yeah.
Weird Al. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Are you sure it's not the road on the show?
Yeah, one of the others. Something like that. One of the others. Something like that. One of the others. Something like that.
Hello.
Hello, Chris. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Ken
Hello.
Style Live with the
Hello,
Zoom
Chris.
homies.
Hello,
The Zoom
everybody.
homies
Welcome
with
into the
Ken
Ken
Style
Style Live
Live.
with the Zoom
We have
homies. The
Bill. We
Zoom
have
homies
Sam.
with
We have
Ken
Don't
Style
Bother Me. I'm
Live.
Eating
We
Great
have Bill.
Guy.
We have Sam. We have Don't
Rich
Bother Me.
and
I'm Eating
Chris and
Great Guy.
Max, or Max and
Rich
Chris.
and Chris and
Gentlemen,
Max, or
Max.
Max and Chris.
Oh,
Gentlemen, Max and Chris.
oh,
Oh,
We have confirmed audio. Cool. Hope everybody had a good day today.
I went to Walmart.
I heard Greg is spelling a new language, FIRSWT.
Wa- Walmart came to me today.
You had delivery?
Yep.
Rick Lakes was second. Sam One Fish 26 was third. Tony Waller was fourth. Galactic 007 Alpha, must be a Galactic 007 Bravo, was what? One, two, three, four, fifth. Ellen was sixth. Hello, Ellen. I know she just went live. I actually got a pop up notification on my phone. So we're getting better. At least I got a notification on my phone. I don't know. What kind of chip did you get in there? Dorito? Yeah, I do have the link that Sam dropped for Weird Al Yankovic queued up, ready to go, and I did watch a little bit of it. It does look hilariously funny. I'm a big fan of Weird Al anyway, so it'll be good. Scott's in the house. Hello, Scott. Scott says hi to everyone at 9:09. Ski Man wants to know if he got his CPU chip out of a box of Cracker Jacks. The way your computer works, it's a good possibility, yes. I'm just going to skip through all the things before the stream. And once again, we jump. This time it jumped down and then back to the top. That's pretty cool. I think it's time to get to the old new mouse that I have out and get it operational and figure out how to get it to work with my keyboard. Would love to go skiing. Maybe if I fix his neuropathy, we could have 10 to. Yeah, we've got some snow predicted. Um, I'm hoping it stays south where it's currently at, or even drops even further south. That'll make it
Just ski
bad.
down your driveway.
Yeah, I when I went out to get the mail this afternoon, I thought about doing something which I may do when the weather warms up, is go look at my driveway from across the driveway so that you can see here's my driveway, here's everybody else's driveway. You know, my driveway is like this, their driveway is like level. And it's so apparent. And all I got to do is go like one driveway over and look down the driveways there. Um, yeah, I do. In fact, I was thinking about this earlier this evening that in the entire time we lived here, Lorna only missed work one time due to weather, which was snow. And that's because I told her, I said, no, you're not. I can't take you to work. You want to try to drive yourself to work? Go ahead. But I'm telling you, the roads are sore bad. Not so bad. They were sore bad. Um, First English of the night. So apparently the rank, oh no, we changed it to top, and I say we, Sam changed it to top. And that looks like that works, except it still has me first, and then Nightbot second. Scott is third with 38,562
yeah.
points.
We forgot to do that.
And then 6, 7, that gives the top 9, it looks like. Oh, it gives the top 10. Okay, good. And I did see on your live stream today what you were talking about, how you bring it over into your live stream briefly. I like that. And we'll get together and we'll get that worked out over the next couple of days. If this weather moves in, I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah.
And it's being used. Okay, Galactic says hi, Ken. Hello, Galactic 007. Says hi to myself, hi to the homies. Jeff Ryman's here. Says finally here, 10:04. Yes, Alex, we'll just start calling. I mean, yes, Jeff. We'll.
I had to take my grandson home.
Yeah, I understand when you're late. I get it. Hot chocolate sounds good. Beer usually gives me headaches. Hot chocolate does sound good, and I probably could open up a beer and take a go.
Well, actually,
smell
I had
it.
to make a stop in Sheridan, but that's
Well, better you than me. So I'm all caught up with chat. Go switch this so we can see what we got going. Oh, I forgot to do the dual stream tonight. That's okay. We'll see how that affects things for tonight. If it affects things at all. 13 people watching and 8 likes. That's good. I believe I am all caught up. Richard Rogers says hello to Galactica, Ski Man, and One Fish.
They knew that every man, woman, and child in the
Let us remind everyone what this is all about. And I do want to make sure everyone knows that this is a joke. When I stop and I say it's all about me, it's a joke. I do not mean it. It's all about us. It's about the Zoom homies and us getting together every night and having fun. Tita Marie is in the house. Hello, Tita Marie. Whereabouts in the world are you tonight? Probably, my guess is going to say still in Thailand, if I had to guess. I honestly have no idea, but I'm just guessing. Ski Man's got 26,198 points. I may have to redo the point system. I think the 150 generous first night chat, your first chat of the night gives you 150. That's pretty fair. I'm not going to mention any other creators' names that may or may not live on an island. Still don't figure out how you figure that's an island. It's out in the middle of the desert. It's in the middle of the state. It's not an island. To me, an island. Yes, going to be in Thailand for another 3 weeks. Then they're going to Vietnam. Okay. To me, an island is like surrounded by water. That's an island to me. Someone did. Oh, Jeff is saying hi to everybody. I thought maybe he did the exclamation top. The exclamation rank changed to exclamation top. And I should have maybe put that in the description, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do that for tomorrow night. And I'll circle back to that thought in just a second. So how was Walmart, Greg? I have you muted. You'll have to unmute. I think you said earlier it was super busy, probably in anticipation of your storm.
Nah, I don't think it was that. It was just 15, 20 people in the checkout line.
How many checkout lines do you have? Hi, Missy. Missy's in the house.
I think they got 4 or 5.
Wow. Were all the lines that way or just that particular line you were in?
Just the main line, and then you split up from there.
All right. Everyone's saying hi to Missy. That's good. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. And again, I'm guilty of what I'm getting ready to talk about here in a few minutes about reading descriptions, because if I'd have read the description of Missy's uploaded video today, I would have answered my own question that I asked Missy. And I felt about, this big when I asked it. And then I read the description, and by then it was too late. And I don't like to retract my comments. If I make a comment, I think it should stick regardless of what it says. So I left it. No worries, because my answer, yes, it did. Yes, it did. And that was, what is self like? Tony is wanting to know what is self like. I'm not sure I follow your question, Tony. If you're referring to, and I really got to get this set up to where I can do this a different way. If you're referring to this, Robert Michael made this for me and sent it to me. And I'm pretty sure he took a picture of me and added it to the studio way back when, because I can see the Beatles poster and I can see the logo on the wall. And then he did this in AI. And it's really good. Diane is in the house. Hello, Diane. Good to
The
talk to you. Good
KSL
to
is
see.
backwards.
The whole thing's backwards. That was back before I realized how to take pictures with stuff. Well, then again, it's yeah, it's me. Oh, Tony's wanting to know if it was a self-checkout lane. You don't go to the self-checkout lane, do you?
Never.
Yeah. I kind of knew that answer before I asked. I'm the same way.
Pick it off the shelf.
Here we go.
Then put it on the cart, the shelf to check out, and then put it in the cart, then load it in the car, then unload the car, then put it on the counter, and then put it all away. I ain't doing that shit.
And this is what I have to look forward to in just a few short years. I can look forward
You
to
wouldn't
this.
like our Walmart grocery store here then. They don't have anything except self-checkout.
Really?
Not the regular Walmart, but there's a Walmart.
Oh, the marketplace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tina Marie said that she heard that Walmart is phasing out the self-checkout because of theft.
Yes, I've heard that too.
I have heard that actually. And I talked to this
they
one
were
guy.
doing it at select locations where it wasn't.
Probably the locations that have a high theft rate would be my guess. I don't know. My Walmart that I go to, which is 2 miles away, they've got 24 man checkout lanes. They have, I want to say 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, or 20. They either have 60, but they're full checkout lanes, right?
No, they're a combination of self-checkout.
Oh, okay. We've got 24
checkout.
full service checkout lanes. They're never fully manned. And I know we either have 16 or 20 of the self checkout lanes because they keep adding to it. And usually of the 24 full checkout lanes, if you find 4 people manning one every 6, so to speak, you're doing good.
Yeah, we've got a self on either end. I mean, like there's a merchandise side of the store and a grocery side.
I forgot about that. You're right. They're on both ends. So there's 16 over there. Let's say it's 16. There's 32 of them dumb things.
Between those, I'm going to say there's 10 manned lanes at most, except only about 2 of them are ever manned.
Yeah, I know when we lived in Vegas, there was a marketplace right around the corner as well, and it had one full service checkout lane, and it was rinky dinky small.
Right.
Everyone was basically forced to use the self checkout, which I'm getting better at. I don't like when I have to touch the screen. Well, how much is my fruit item I'm holding here that I don't know what it is? Oh, it's an avocado. So then you got to scroll. That's what I don't like. Now the checkout.
Our self lane too, one side of it has a portion of it reserved for the folks who come and buy for other people.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen.
I don't know what that's called exactly, but there are in the self-checkout area.
Delivery?
There are 2
Instacart?
registers.
Yeah.
That somebody like me, your average Joe Blow, can't use.
I know they tried here to do a Walmart Plus only self-checkout.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
And that did not go well. So Galactic 007 says hi to Missy. Tita Marie says it's a headache. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. And I always get help when I'm doing produce.
I don't mind checking out my own. I'd rather get on out of there.
If I'm in a hurry and I don't have anything that needs to be weighed, if I have everything that can be scanned, I don't mind going to it. But otherwise, I'm taking my sweet time and I'm going to go through the checkout line. And I mean, they have people that are there to do that. You might as well give them something to do. When I went the other day, the lane that I went through, the lady that was running that lane, she was over there moving stuff around, and she says, "I'll be with you in a minute, sweetie." Okay, honey. I didn't say it. The thought ran through my head, but she finished up, and then she come over and she says, "Sorry about that." It was what, 35, 45 seconds. Susanna Morgan is in the house. I'm doing better at chat. I'll say that. I'm working on it. I don't think I'll ever get 100% good at chat. It's just, and I don't have slow mode turned on tonight. And as we know, there's no sense putting slow mode on because if you're a moderator, 99% of the people on this channel are, it doesn't affect you anyway. She says, game over, game over. I think that's a hint. 15 minutes, 45 seconds. I think that's a hint. Revert back to the good old days. Yeah. Title of tonight's show. Did anybody read the title of tonight's show? That's question number one. We'll do this this away. Did anyone read the description for tonight's show?
There's a description.
A description? What? Now, before I put my big foot in my mouth, let me go verify that my description actually carried over like I wanted it to. Because be my luck, I'm about to ask something. No, my description is good. Although in the thumbnail version of it, when you just go to my channel, I don't like how that looks. But when you open it up, I'm going to do that and see. I'll mute that. Yeah, that looks good. So Scott says Walmart delivery, if your walk away isn't clearly just, oh my gosh. Yep, Ski Man, it does say be careful what you ask for or wish for because you might not like the results. This applies many cases and probably to most of us. I got a request today. I fulfilled the request and then some today. And when this comes to fruition, I can promise you someone's not going to be happy. Did anyone notice anything different about the description? Now, I know Bill knows, and Bill's not even here. I don't think Sam was present for that. Darren was here. Matthew Barnes was here. I took a picture. Wow. So Walmart delivery literally stacked your stuff up at the end of the driveway because it was snowy and you had to go get it. That's crazy. Long Dog's in the house. Hello, Long Dog.
Oh God, I'm leaving.
He's in chat, Greg. He's not on Zoom. If you look at the description, since apparently nobody reads the description, I figured out a way to put arrows that point up to Bill's name.
Okay.
Even though you can't do that, everyone that's a creator or anyone that can create and has a channel, which you all can, go to create, go live, and put those arrows in the text. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't do it from within YouTube. It can be done because I did it. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. What can't be done?
I don't see anything.
I saw the arrows.
Oh, good God, Greg, are you blind?
I just thought it was normal.
No. Those are the first time. Now, can I show this over here? Let's see if I go to edit. There we go. Now, what's going out over YouTube? Possibly, maybe, hopefully. No. You would think. Now, why is that not going out over YouTube? I changed it to the 44 scene.
Still using the old BS.
Let's try this. Let's see if this makes it go away. No. Well, heck.
And Missy put in some up arrows.
There's a way to do it. Yes, it can be done. And let me go back to the main Zoom because this isn't working. Well, I was going to share my screen.
Regression.
Yep. COVID-2 is coming. Long Dog's got 21,000 points. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah. And Ski Man, oh, while you were walking. That's still bad, though. I mean, What if it's an elderly couple? Hello, Ellen. What if it's an elderly couple that relies on their stuff to be delivered to their doorstep so they can, manage that? That's just horrible. I mean, and it's not like you don't live in an area where you've had snow in the past. Snow is not new for your area, I'm sure. I'm off to play a new game. Yeah, now in Missy's comment, thank you, Missy, by the way. I'll catch up with it later. In Missy's comment, she's on chat, and that's just an emote. That's an emoji in YouTube itself. I will show you later after the stream ends. It's there. I wouldn't verify it. It is there. I think Greg was here while I was doing that. You were here too, weren't you, Greg? Yeah, I thought you were. So Greg knows. Now, what you can't do, Missy's got a white arrow on a blue background, which is what I would like to do in the description. Right now, I haven't figured out how to do that. And I did some experimentation with DaVinci, made red arrows, as a matter of fact. They will not carry over as of right now. I'm still working on it. Tim Tech is in the house. He is saying my audio sounds a little low. If my audio sounds low, Tim, I'm going to tell you like Doug tells you, it's on your end. My audio on OBS is hitting the red. And no one else has said anything about my audio. So check your audio. See how it is on your end of the house.
If anything, you're loud and
exactly. You know the deal with OBS and the meter. I am solid in the red. I need to back it down a little bit, but I don't know. It's been 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had some audio problems, and when I got it here, everybody's like, "Oh, whoa, that sounds good." So I haven't touched it since. And I am using the earbuds, and they are generally the best. Make sure I got the Yeti muted just in case it starts getting some echo. Beetlejuice is going to go supernova. Ski Man says it sounds good to him. Well, actually, he says it sounds God to him, but he meant good.
I still don't see no arrows.
Watching from my smart TV. You're actually the strongest voice of all the people. I can't control their Zoom. I can only control what I get, and then I can mess with it from there. If they have their microphones down low, I can't control that. So they may be a little low. I check audio every night at the beginning of the stream, and from what I could hear on my end, again, on my side of the house, it sounded okay. Watching on a TV, okay. Turn the volume up on the TV and see if what's your volume set on your TV? Yeah, I'm not seeing any arrows either. You have to go look at the description and you will see the arrows. They are there. You'll see William, quote, Wild Bill, unquote, Dawson. And right below that, there's arrows that go up, pointing back to William, Wild Bill Dawson. And Greg, you're muted, so it's probably good you're muted. That didn't look like those were very kind words just then.
You didn't tell us where to look.
Oh, good Lord.
I thought you were talking about the big one, January 2026. Be careful.
I am talking about the big one. And underneath that, there should be a couple of lines that say, I think the first one says, tonight's thumbnail was created by William, quote, Wild Bill Dawson. Ski Man put it in there in chat. Read chat. 16 arrows. I didn't count the arrows, but that sounds about right. One fish was using the emotes.
I see him now. You didn't tell us to click on the bottom box. Your instructions need to be corrected, and I expect that to happen tomorrow.
Well, good luck with that. That's good luck with that. Long Dog says, yeah, I'm not seeing any arrows either.
They're not colored. That's
why I was trying to share my screen a while ago, and apparently that didn't go well because it just didn't go well. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to share my screen, and then I'm going to go into edit. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to show you on YouTube where the arrows are at.
I see him now.
Well, I'm doing this for Long Dog. You're out of the picture. Your grouchy grumpiness is done over. So right here, it's in the title. Be careful what you wish for, ask for. You might not like the results. And it's nice thumbnail was Bill. And then I wanted to kind of point that out somehow. And what I thought was by putting the arrows, people might notice it. Now, I will tell you, if you open up a notepad, I give up talking. And in the notepad, if you hold the Alt key and put the number 24 in, you get the up arrow. I don't know what the down arrow is because I don't need the down arrow just yet. But I do know on Notepad, and this is how I created it. I created a notepad. It's nothing but arrows. I actually made like two, and then I copied and pasted, copied and pasted, copied and pasted. I'm lazy.
Got a technical question. Are those ASCII or Unicode arrows?
No clue.
Those are
I got no clue. Alt 24 on the number pad, and I get an arrow. I have no idea.
Those are Unicode, I can guarantee it.
There's your
I'm
answer.
looking
They're
at it right now.
unicorn. Unicode. Or unicorn. It could be unicorn or Unicode. Or they could be
This
Unicode
thing is
unicorn.
probably unicorn.
Unless you put your viewing box maybe 80%, maybe smaller. I can't control your YouTube box. You should be able to see that. I went to my channel on another monitor and I could see it plain as day. Of course, I knew where it was at. I knew what to look for. That may or may not have a little bit of bearing on it as well. I guess the point is nobody reads the description, including myself. It's not in the normal viewing area. If you're watching the stream, you have to scroll down. If you are watching the live stream right now, you have to go down, and right under it, it says 15 people are watching, started streaming 26 minutes ago, and then there's tonight's thumbnail created by, tonight's thumbnail image provided by, with the arrows, and then the word more. So if you scroll down, you'll see it. Now, if you look at it before the show starts, it's all right there in plain as day. Oh, I like those. Those are kind of broken. I like that. 19.8 degrees. I don't think anyone has subscribed. I've subscribed to your channel. If you subscribe to my channel, I subscribe back to your channel, regardless of whether you have no content, regardless of whether you have 100,000 content. Now, if you have a channel and you have no content, I can't watch your channel because you don't have no content. But I subscribe. If you subscribe to me, I subscribe back. I have people that I'm subscribed to that absolutely have 5 or 6 subscribers and no content, but I'm still subscribed to them. I do have a few people I have unsubscribed from because I never watch them anymore. Long Dog, I just opened up another YouTube box and it's not my. Okay, Long Dog, I need you to join Zoom tonight, and then I need a $50 PayPal donation because I'm really gonna prove you so wrong that $50 is a good way to get you off the hook. It's there, my friend. It's there. I don't know what out of this world browser you're using. Oh, wait, I know what the problem is. You're using your trusty Windows 7 machine, and I've been told that it doesn't work on that. I can't. Oh, okay. I can remote into your computer and prove you wrong. Challenge accepted. Don't tell me something I know I can do, I can't do. Just my personality. I will take your head off so quick. Again, be careful what you wish for. You might not like the results. Okay. Moving on. We're done talking about the arrows.
Won't be hard to find someone to fix this. But before I started Angie's List, different story. A lot's changed for us at Angie's.
Thank you, Greg. I appreciate the support. They're there. Whether or not he can see them or find them, they're there. Just got an email from Scott. That's probably going to be a picture. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's going to be, if that's what I think it's a picture of, then that's just going to frustrate me even more with Walmart. Because for Walmart delivery, don't you pay for that service? It's not a free service, is it?
You pay for it. Walmart Plus.
And isn't that about 19, 20 bucks a month?
Mine $12.99 a month.
How much?
$12.99.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 99. I didn't catch the 12 part. Sorry, photos can't open this file. The format's currently unsupported or the file is corrupted. So I can't view it and I can't download it. I'll get with Scott on that and I'll get a hold of it.
Our friend south of the Mississippi gets a special deal on that, doesn't he?
He does because of his disability.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I think he gets it for like $6 or $7, um, which is only right. I mean, if you think
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
fine. Keeps him in Slim Jims.
I have Windows 11, latest and greatest, baby. I don't know that it's the greatest. Um, apparently, I missed a comment here about the latest.
Hopefully,
Long Dog says it's the most popular operating system there is, Windows 10. That's what I use. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the operating system. It's
hopefully
there.
7 is the greatest.
Ski Man pays $9 per delivery. So Ski, are you part of Walmart Plus and that's what they charge you, or is there a way you can just get them to deliver your stuff for $9? Wow, Tita Marie pays $100 a year. Okay, so that would be what, $9.99, 11, about 12, about what Chris said, $12.99.
What
A
I
little
did.
over $8 a month.
Needs to be 25. It needs to be over $25 to. So you pay $12.99 ish a month, somewhere between what Alex pays and
$100
what it
a
says,
year.
what Chris said,
I like
and then you have to
$8
order a minimum amount of product for them to deliver.
Yeah,
I'm in
but
the wrong
that's
business.
$100 a year is a little over $8 a month. So she's getting a discount by agreeing to have a minimum order.
And she might actually be getting charged more because she's in Canada as well. They do have Walmarts in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
I mean,
Canadian dollars too. So, I don't know what the exchange is these days. BH would.
right. Tim is part of Walmart Plus, and then he gets the same discount that Alex gets with the EBT card, and he gets a little bit, yep, different in Canada. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Scott, your picture I couldn't get. I'll work on it later. Nightbot deleted a message. Hi, I come over from Sam's Rivers channel, all in caps. The only reason I can think that might have gotten dinged by the Nightbot is because it's all in caps, and that's just a wild guess on my part. Because A
Yeah,
dash
Nightbot
lion
sent
dash. Go ahead, Jeff.
no Nightbot sent a message. Stop spamming caps.
So it is caps, all caps. Okay.
Right.
Sam says, "Oops." Yeah, I'm still learning the Nightbot. I learn things literally every day. We had a really cool DaVinci Resolve thing this afternoon with Sam and Bill. Rich was here. I think Greg got in on it a little bit. I think Darren was here for some of it. Matthew Barnes was here for the majority of it. Blasted bot. Yeah, exactly. And it was fun. Bill started a project, and I started working basically the same project he was working, and it's gonna slowly work its way into the channel as early as maybe tomorrow, more than likely Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if I had to guess. Because I'm anticipating this snow that we're going to get being Ken's not going out snow. I've got to get to the store to get my bread, my milk, and my toilet paper.
Yeah, I gotta go to the store tomorrow in case that storm gets bad this weekend.
You look like you could get some snow, Chris. Seriously.
I know. And
You don't have a
it
pantry
looks like it
food?
was gonna go through Arkansas too.
Yep. Do what, Sam?
You don't have a pantry full of food already?
No, I do not.
Dang it.
I had over a year's supply of toilet paper that my son left here.
Sounded to me like you got about a year's supply of water still in your car. Did you empty your car of the 3 cases yet?
Yeah, I got them in the house. I forgot and left the cases sitting in the car. So I got 45 bottles of water.
You buy them in 15s? I always bought mine in 24s. And
I
Scott
don't like the big 24 ounces.
I get 24 bottles. I don't get the 24 ounces. I too like it to be just what are they? This size, whatever that is,
No,
and this
that's
is
12.
okay. Well, that's what I just fill these up with water after I drink it out of the Walmart, out of the tap in the freezer, let it get cold. I rarely buy water. Um, and I do mean rarely. Been drinking water out of the tap my entire life, and there's not a thing, nothing. There's nothing wrong, not a thing wrong. Holy cow! That is ridiculous. Let's see if I can share that out over to YouTube. I'm sure Scott won't mind.
Yeah, I got a couple of gallon jugs. I should fill up with
You know,
water.
that's pathetic because the driveway on the left and the driveway on the right are both clear. That delivery truck could have pulled up in that driveway and just a couple little steps, put the, no pun intended, put the stuff on the steps. Actually, put the stuff going up the couple little steps on the porch. That's just ridiculous. All right, I don't know. I don't know if it's an elder. I don't know who lives there. I have no clue. I don't know if it's an elderly couple. I don't know if it's a handicapped couple. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter. That's ridiculous. Thank you, Scott. Our freezer's full of deer, bear, not beer. Although deer and bear probably would go good together. Deer, bear, and rabbit meat. We hunt every November. We don't buy beef or chicken anymore. Too expensive. I've never had deer. I've never had bear. And I've never had rabbit. That's the way to go. Grow your own vegetables in the summer. Grow your own meat, be it beef, chickens, sheep, hogs, or in this case, you hunt for deer. That's good. I don't know if you're up to date on the latest nutritional value from the administration on nutritional value, water and drinking, but what you should be drinking. I'm not,
Also, get your
and I'm probably going to dismiss anything they say because I've been drinking. I'm 66 years old, and it hadn't affected me yet.
also,
I've either been damn lucky or I've been damn lucky. Let's just go with that. Scott says
and
missing
also
out. What did I
get
miss
your
from Scott? Let me go
milk.
back and look. Do what, Chris?
Get your milk from a cow and dairy stuff from a cow. Well, you could milk, cheese.
Yeah,
But
I personally haven't had milk in almost 7 years. I've been a diabetic now going on 7 years, so that pretty much ended the milk because that ended the cereal. And I like dry cereal, but it's all sugar. Um, I was having a conversation earlier today about the wintertime, how our eating habits change in the wintertime. And I'm about 50% agreed and about 50% not agreed. I think our eating habits do change. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Super Bowl, all the bowls. So we do probably tend to snack. At least I know I did a little bit more. But more importantly, our physical activity slows way down. In my case, it slowed way down. I can't, and I don't want to say I can't, but I'm not like Scott who goes out and walks every day, which again, if I had a hat, I would tip it to you. That is very, very, very impressive, Scott. And got a lot of minerals, yeah. We used to test our water. I do have a water conditioner. I don't think it's called a water softener anymore. I think as we've moved in time, we changed it from a softener to a conditioner. Still the same thing. Water goes through the salt and does something to it. It's supposed to be better. It's supposed to be healthy and better for your skin. Am I glowing? Is my skin glowing? Can you really tell a difference? Ellen is SW. Thank you, Ellen. I think I'm caught up. Hog Dog says it's pretty interesting. We've been buying the bottled water stuff, and guess what? It's not good for you. That's what they said about tap water. That's why they went to bottled water. There was an old joking running cartoon back in the day about bottled water, and that they showed a bottled water company, and it had 15 different truck labels out there, and the water was coming out of a spigot in the wall being put into the bottles, and it had 15 different companies of water. So you had 15 different prices for water that was coming out of a spigot. Of course, that's just a running joke. I'm pretty sure it's probably
Well,
not
but
that
in
way.
some places it really is coming from city water supply.
That's so wrong on so many levels. That's just wrong.
It could be filtered.
Well, it just depends. I don't mind tap water here in Vegas. It's very hard water, but I grew up on well water where it was really hard too.
Yeah.
So it's just normal to me.
Friday will be challenging at -12 for the high and -27. Yeah, I feel sorry for the people that live up north, Rick and Scott and John and anyone else that lives up in those areas, Wisconsin, Minnesota, probably Iowa, probably parts of Nebraska. I think, and I'm not a weatherman, but I think this storm that they're predicting, I mean, they started predicting this on Monday, and all the ones that I've been watching are saying the same things. It's going to be a massive storm, depending on
What
where
about
you're either
down
going.
close,
You
down
what,
south
Chris?
Georgia, close to the Florida line? It's going to be ice and all that.
Ice, right, right.
And then snow might come in on top of the ice.
Yeah, we right now in the Indianapolis area look like we're going to be kind of sort of out of the big picture on the one model that I saw. On the other model that I saw, we're just barely into the snow, which means we're probably going to get 17 feet of snow. It'd be like
Good.
1978 all over again. Long Dog says I may be able to locate the information again. If he does, he'll share it to the group so we can know the educational value. All right, cool. We're just getting the cold sucked in. It is cold. It is cold. I remember as a kid, as about 14 or 15 years of age, we had bitter cold for a couple days here in Indiana as well. It was so cold that now those of us that have watched Hee Haw, somebody should say, "How cold was it?" That they shut school down.
Hee haw.
No school. Hee Haw. Very good. You've never seen Hee Haw,
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, I grew up with hee haw.
They shut school down. We can't go to school. It's too cold to have school. We still had basketball practice and we still had basketball games. It's amazing where our priorities are, even back then, and that was in the 70s. Some of the quality of the bottles or package cost more than others. Yeah, I know my mom 16, 17, 20 years ago, she used to literally wash these bottles out with a brush, with a little bit of bleach and a lot of water. And I'm like, Mom, you don't no, throw them away. You know, you're looking at 3 to 5 cents per bottle. Just go buy new water. I was so happy when she finally got off that. Got to have bottled water. Scott has walked 113 miles in January so far. That's about 113 miles farther than I've walked. And I'm not saying that to be funny whatsoever. That is impressive. If I lived in Florida, I wouldn't have walked 113 miles in January already. I mean, I have an excuse. That's 5.65 miles a day. Wow.
I wonder how many miles I used to walk around the Kroger store like in a month.
Probably quite. You'd probably be surprised, Chris, as how many you actually did walk. They say walking is one of the healthiest things you can do. I don't know. Not overeating is probably another good thing. I have goose down jacket, very warm. I'm comfortable. Alexa, what's the current outdoor temperature?
It's 22 degrees right now.
Alexa,
with
stop.
a low of
22 outside right now. I'm in a t-shirt and a pair of short pants. I am not cold whatsoever. I don't have the fan running above me, obviously, because there's no need to circulate the air right now. It's cold outside. It was when I went to the mailbox, it was chilly. It was you noticed it, especially when you get out from the blockage of the house and you step into the wind. That's when it hits you, or at least that's when it hit me. Cutting down. I think the conversation I had earlier today got me to thinking about, Thanksgiving, usually a huge big meal. Christmas, usually another huge big meal. In my case, the kids' birthdays in October And then we did celebrate a cake in December. So that's, October, November, December, within a 3-month period, I put a little bit of stuff into my system that I'm not normally used to doing. And I've been having some snacks while I watch the football games. I got to cut back on that. I'm a Zoom homie. If you would like to be a Zoom homie and you would like to see your name on the clocks, send me an email, kstout000m@gmail.com. Let me know you'd like to be on the clocks. Let me know your time zone. And if we don't have it, we can make it. I do have 2 slots I can rearrange or change, if you will, to accommodate things. He says, I'm a Zoom homie. Long Dog says, thank you. Activated my digital assistant. You're quite welcome. I'm glad I could be of assistance. See, the trick to that is put your digital assistant where it can hear your voice, but no one else's voice. Mine is actually on my 3rd shelf down on my desk, and it's pushed about halfway back. I don't need to see it, and I know it comes on because it's got that blue spinning light, which is kind of cool at times, RGB. And once it's done, I usually tell it to stop or shut up or go away or something. We have experimented with it here on the homies, and I brought it up on the top shelf and set it right next to the speakers, and it will trigger based off of anyone else's voice. Mine is not supposed to do that. Mine is supposed to listen to me, my voice only. It don't. It don't. Sam dropped the email. Thank you, Sam. I keep forgetting you can do that. Air Force One turned around from a minor electrical issue. Man, surprised there's not more of that going on in the world, actually, with planes as old as they are. I would hope that the maintenance on all planes would be sternly, rigidly being done the way it's supposed to be done. We know that's not the case, though. We know that in certain cases it's not being done at all, and then you try to take off and you crash, and unfortunately there's loss of life. Got my ears lowered, cut buzz my own hair, 6 millimeter. Yeah, I'm getting close to needing a haircut. Only because of how it looks back here in the back. The beard's probably coming off next couple of weeks. I haven't made up my mind on that exactly. It's coming off. It's just a matter of when and how long I will be clean shaven. But it is coming off.
Better wait until the cold weather's over.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I say that only half facetiously. I mean, I'm sure it does help a little bit.
They say it does. I honestly don't know. But they say that it does. I actually, the other day when I went out, I actually put a jacket on, which is really odd for me. I put on a big jacket when I went to Walmart yesterday. Didn't help. It was still cold. Holy cow, was it cold. And it's the wind. If there's no wind, it's tolerable. But when that wind blows, it cuts right through you. I kind of like having short hair. I've adopted to it or adapted to it, however you want to say it. I like it. I'm good with that. There will be a live stream tomorrow. I'll work on doing it at noon to cover what Doug used to do. Wasn't Doug's show, didn't he do that at like 9 o'clock in the morning through the week, which would be noon for us? I need to go back and look at some of his older stuff just to get the time. I think that's what it was. I don't want to fly on a plane. I don't want to fly either. If I can drive, I'm going to drive. And right now, I can't think of any situation that I would really need to fly anywhere, because I'm not a big fan of flying. 11 a.m., so it'd be noon my time. Thank you, Scott. So, yeah, so tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will try to do a show. Rick will have a show. He mentioned that today earlier. So, and Tony says, see noon. Yeah, don't know what it's going to be about. I don't know if it's going to be everyone joins us on Zoom and we have just a chit chat session, or if I want to do Da Vinci, or if I want to do OBS, or I don't know what I want to do. I know Matthew Barnes and I are collaborating and trying to work out. He's going to try to teach me Blender. He's really good with Blender. And I asked him if he wouldn't mind teaching me. Can we do a collaboration on it and live stream it? Live stream it, not screen it. I need to get a translator.
English.
Yes, English. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is the plan right now. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do plan on running a looping live stream for watch hours. And I just want to keep them where they're at. I'm above 700 again for the 28-day period, so that's good. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, everyone that watches my stuff, especially from the start to the finish. I do appreciate that. Looping, or loopy, either way. It can be a loopy.
We already know about the loopy part.
Sorry, could not resist.
Oh, you're fine. You're senior day at the casino. We've got one casino in Indiana. It's a little bit of ways.
That remark.
Exactly. Rick Lakes is in the house, and it's currently a whopping 7 degrees above zero and light snow in Brainerd, Minnesota. I bet Rick is out in his shorts and t-shirt outside, jumping up and down, doing jumping jacks, and enjoying the heat wave he's having. Sam, did you get hit by any of the snow from the stuff we were watching earlier today? There was about 2 hours from you north, basically. Looked like there was a big winter storm with a lot of lake effect snow coming off of it.
Not really.
Yeah, well, 2 hours away. I mean, that's what, 150, 160 miles away.
Yeah.
Hey, ready? Let's go ahead. Scott's got, God, it's the same for Scott. That's weird. I don't know the distance between Scott and Rick, but they are pretty much the same temperature. Either that or the Nightbox says, I ain't doing this. I'm just going to put the last one I put in there. That's going to be the temperature. Someone in San Diego right now could go, exclamation weather, San Diego, and it's going to be 7 degrees above zero. That would be kind of funny. Hawaii, 7 degrees above zero. Miami, Florida. Nope, it's working. Darn it. 69, that's comfortable. Jeff, what is your temperature right now in Lost Wages? Greg's got a heat wave. Long Dog's got a heat wave. Oh, yeah, don't forget the 10-second countdown or cool down. So the command has a 10-second cooldown. Please wait 7 seconds. We have a 10-second cooldown, and it wants you to wait 7 seconds. Isn't that a 7-second cooldown?
No, it's telling you from the last time it was run.
I know. You know me, looping, or loopy, one or the other. Long Dog's got his in, and they are currently... Copperall Coins is in the house. Good to see him. Now, why didn't his go through?
What?
Oh, because he put W explanation. He's got it backwards.
He's got it backwards.
Right. Exclamation W. Hello, Copperall Coins. Good to see you. Haven't been to your channel in a long time. I've been catching up with some of BH Ringer stuff. Copperall Coins has got 36 degrees in Kansas right now. DeSoto. I have no clue where DeSoto, Kansas is at, other than it's in Kansas. Where's DeSoto at, Jeff?
In Kansas.
Really?
Really? West side of Kansas City. Okay.
Coins are for collecting.
Tita Marie says, what are the coins for? Exactly, Sam hit the nail right on the head. They are for collecting. Very cool show to watch, by the way. If you'd like to drop your link in chat, go right ahead. Or if you're a moderator, you can click on his name, go to his channel, and go that route. Or if you'd like to see it on the scroll, I can put it on the scroll. Although the thing with the scroll, and it still was a great idea, and I'm glad Scott suggested it. It's not active. You cannot click on it. But what you can do is, for example, right now it's coming up and says YouTube, www.youtube at Mabel Thumma. So you can go search for Mabel's name if she's in chat, click on her name and do that. Or you can go to YouTube and do a search and do that. Long Dog finally got it. 66. 66 is a comfortable temperature. Even at night, 66 is comfortable. Yep, Copper Out Coins dropped his link. Cool. Sam, can we use smaller words? You do realize I'm an Indiana boy that went to a very small high school, and then
It just
big
means collecting
anything.
coins.
Damn, you really graduated from high school?
Matter of fact, I did. I was the 54th student in a class of 51 people. I was so proud of myself.
Oh.
I have no clue where I was in the class standings. A. Two, I don't care where I was at in the class standings. I graduated. Yay, you know. Good boy. Copper Rock Coins is saying Kansas City area maybe 36 now on Friday will be 1 degree above with a 17. Yeah, you guys are right there. I mean, I watched Ryan Hall y'all today. I watched another one, Cooper Coffin, I think was his name. Robert sent me another one. Well, I had like 3 or 4 different storm chaser people out showing the storms and predicting what's about to happen. And we being a lot of us, could be in for a really rough time Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Not good. Speaking of Robert, he's in the house. Hello, Robert. Do what, Greg?
I got my snow shovel all cleaned up and polished.
Yeah, I was thinking about the driveway if we get snow. I'm not looking forward to that.
You spray some Pam on it?
On the driveway?
No, on your snow shovel. It helps the snow slide off.
I have not tried that, but I will try that.
Yep.
In about 2 months, the storm chasers will be, yeah, they will. You're right. They'll be chasing the swirling wind. Farina is in the house. Hello, Farina. Good to see you again. And she says, good morning. It is good evening for me. Good morning for you. I'm quite sure. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday out where I grew up in Kansas, it's going to be 12 degrees.
So this is weird. I enjoy looking at those, and I really appreciate Robert sending them to me so that I can look at them. I'm looking at this big swath of bad weather, and I keyed in on 2 places. And if anyone can tell me the 2 places without me going any further, I'll be impressed. And it will tell me you pay attention.
One's got to be Sheridan.
That's one.
Yep. And then Pittsburgh.
Nope, not Pittsburgh. Believe it or not. You would not me either.
Brainerd.
Nope.
Arkansas.
Tennessee.
Sheridan and Robert, Tennessee, correct. It could literally say, in Indianapolis is going to get 19 feet of snow and That would ride over my head because I'm looking at Sheridan and I'm looking at Dyersburg, Tennessee to see what's going to happen with them. And if it gets snow in Tennessee, we're going to hear can't. I never have that problem. Okonomo. Oh my gosh. Copper Rock Coins is using a word that is that Eskimo? Oko. What is it, Greg?
Latin.
That's Latin?
Yeah.
I didn't take Latin in high school.
Well, we better go back and take it.
If I could have done that at 21. Okonomoko. Okonomowak.
Dyersburg's supposed to be 16 on Saturday. 1 to 3 inches of snow.
City in Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah, I really wish I could phonetically sound things out a little bit better. I'm horrible at it. Ski man, I got the neighbors ready with his front end loader. I can't shovel, barely walk. Yeah, I'm really hoping the guy that's 2 houses up makes it down and cleans my driveway if we get a lot of snow, because I do fear shoveling the walk and falling. Scott says he knows where that's at. That'd probably be like if anyone else was from Eminence, Indiana here, if Diane's still here or not, I don't know. She would know where Eminence is at because we both graduated. She was 56, by the way. I beat her by 2 positions.
In a
No, I
class
have
of 25?
just my random guesses. No, Sheridan, Arkansas, because of Alex Cheek, and Dyersburg, Tennessee, because that's where Robert lives. Um, and I appreciate the rant. Okay, we have a bubble from Sam that he's adjusting, and he's doing that from OBS. Are you going to put text in the bubble?
Yes, of course.
Of course. There's a guy in Fresno that knows where that's. We actually talked about Fresno earlier today. Again, I don't see how it's an island city. To me, water, I don't know, it's just me. Oh, look, we're over an hour again tonight. So Copper Out Coins was using OBS. I don't know if he still is or not. He was getting pretty good at it. I can't remember if he delved into the Da Vinci world or not. Played golf there at ski. You played golf in Wisconsin? Wow. I don't think I've ever, well, when I lived in Vegas, I played golf. When I lived in San Diego, I played golf there, but I don't think I've ever traveled and played golf. I could. The golf clubs and my golf cart are always in the car. Always. When we went to Arkansas last March, I could have played golf that day if there wasn't such a rush to get back to Indiana. Looking back on things, I probably should have played about 3 days worth of golf. Isn't that funny how hindsight usually really is the best way to look at things?
If you ever come to Maryland, we got a putt-putt golf course.
I'll kick your ass in putt-putt so bad your head will be spinning. OBS directed through StreamYard. Okay. Use DaVinci all the time. Slowly come along. Yeah, I'm learning things. I learned things today about DaVinci. Got enough coin to keep. Yeah, I'm sure that you do. And I've got coins that I need to go through, but I don't know what I'm looking for. I really don't. I know on certain coins you're looking at the date and you're looking for the silver content. I know on other coins you're looking for other things, but I would be the looping, or the loopy, or however I've been saying that, person looking at the coins. And challenge accepted. And I don't know. I still have everything that BH Ringer has sent me. I still have the $20 bill that he sent me. I'll never spend that $20 bill. I'll go to my grave, and that $20 bill will be spent by probably my kids. Oh, look, Dad had $20 he didn't tell us about, and we'll go spend that at McDonald's and get a drink. But yeah, I just, speaking of, wow, seriously. Tonight's Tuesday, right? Still Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Wednesday. VH has seen some of mine. Yeah, I'm sure he has. I don't know the first thing about a coin. Yeah, I'm the same way. This is a penny. This is a nickel. This is a dime. This is a quarter. Hello, Mr. 1 hour, 2 minutes late.
Hello.
Hello, Ken.
Well,
I got an excuse.
I just wanted to wait till after the stream was over to join.
How'd that work out for you?
Okay, you can leave now.
Worked out pretty good. I guess.
Yeah, I think Copper Out Coins, I think you still have the credentials. They haven't changed. I really don't want to ever have to change the credentials again. Changing the credentials is simple. It's getting the credentials out to everyone that's the pain in the ass. Because I have to send them out on email. If I don't have your email, then I have to put the email up on the screen. And then if I don't get an email back, it's just, I really hope I never, ever have to do that again. But I'm sure at some point in time, I probably will. And I'll cross that bridge when I have to.
Well, it seems that we may be snowed in this weekend because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we've got a really good chance of snow around here. You know,
So you
40
just
to
answered the
50.
question that I had in my head if you've been watching the live stream. We actually have been talking about that for the last 20 minutes. We actually mentioned Sheridanville, Arkansas. And we specifically mentioned you by name. So you're not watching the live stream, correct?
No, I'm not. So
Darn.
I'm
See,
just
if I
saying,
if I was a vindictive person, I would put you in the waiting room, but I'm not. I'm a nice guy. At least I keep telling myself that. Great. I had to stand up. I got a cramp in my hamstring. That's just God telling me that was not a right thing to say. Ouch, that hurt. All right, I will try to do this somehow. I've never actually used my keyboard standing up. Uh-oh.
That's all, folks.
And we are back, and you'll notice during the outro, the scroll is still there. I just wrote myself a note, fix the scroll in outro. I'll do that tonight. That's an easy thing to fix. I have to go into StreamerBot, and I have to add 2 commands. Turn the scroll off, let it do its thing, turn the scroll on. Problem solved. I did see an email from Copper Coins. I will go address that here shortly. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. They had the 2023 Senior Open at Serenity World in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. They have 2 more USA. Okay. I would have liked to play it on the 50 and older tour back when I was 50. I probably could have been competitive. At 66, I'm no longer competitive. I do it for exercise and fun, and I will be playing more golf next year. I think someone said last night something about golf shorts and technical shorts they didn't like. Which, whoever that was, that's all I'm going to do next spring. Golf, golf, golf. Good night, everybody. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, case.z00m@gmail.com. Ask for the credentials or say, hey, I don't have the stinking credentials that you thought you sent to me. I'm old, I'm loopy, and I'm looping. I'm a looping. However we said it a while ago.
And
Good
you're
night.
forgetful.
What?
And you're forgetful as hell.
I'm not forgetful.